Hey, what up everybody? It's 9 o'clock on this Thursday, March 22nd, 2012, and you probably will notice with this video and with future videos that they're going to be a little around 15 minutes, maybe under. That is because my 15-minute time limit has been given back to me, if you will. In other words, the increased time limit that I have has been downsized. Now, I'm sure a lot of people, like myself or anybody else, probably still ask the question, why? In fact, one person, MJ Knight, Kevin Thompson, if you will, kind of had his channel, his original YT channel, had his increased time limit decreased to 15. So what did Kevin do? Well, Kevin created another channel that for the time being has increased time limit. Now, a lot of people probably still ask the question of why, as the title says, why the increased time limit decreases to 15. Well, I think I have an answer. There's two ways I look at it with the YT and other video sites that may follow similar guidelines or similar precautions or stipulations or whatever you want to call it, or procedures actually, and practices. I think I might have two ways of looking at this. One, as silly as it sounds, you might have a limit of how many increased time limit videos or unlimited time limit videos you could correct. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe you can only do like 15 or 10 or 20 of them, and then that's it. Now, I'm not saying that's probably one of the options or one of the reasons why you lose your unlimited time limit and it gets decreased to 15. I'm not saying that's true. But what I am saying is it does seem a little ironic sometimes that does happen. Now, on the other hand, there's a more sensible and more logical way of looking at it, or reason of looking at it, and that's the copyright deal. True, a lot of us, it's music, or we're talking about something, or showing clips of something. We always will end up facing some kind of copyright clause. Now, thankfully, YouTube, the YT if you will, and other video sites like Dailymotion and Blimp.tv have come out and at least told you that the copyright will not affect your account. Thankfully. But, however, not affect your account. Thankfully. Now you might say, well, Brian, that sounds like a double standard. They're saying it won't affect your account, but yet it affects it. No, let me explain. It doesn't affect your account like when it comes to strikes, deletion and removal of video, or disabling of comments and all that. No, it doesn't affect it in that manner. It doesn't affect it in that manner. You see, the difference is, I think they realize that with everything, with the dust settled and everything almost, they basically have an open window for people to use. And with people using this open window, to them it's like, this is good enough. 15 minutes, if not less, is good enough to do a video. So to them, 15 minutes is good. But again, getting back to what I was trying to say, the thing is, the more logical reason I look at for the decrease is if you use copyright in your increased unlimited time videos. Like MJ Knight, Kevin. He likes to shoot videos sometimes. He likes to talk about Knight Rider. He likes to talk about this. He likes to talk about that. And sometimes, I'm guessing, he'll either show something or use some kind of copyrighted material. Same with Nightwing. Same with Zero Nizarak. You know, unless you're probably a paid partner, in which before your videos you're always going to get an advertisement. You're always going to get an advertisement. Doesn't matter what video site you're associated with the most. Unless you're a paid partner, all the copyrights that you use will always end up doing something to you, right? Now again, you might say, well, Brian, it sounds like a double standard. It's not a double standard. You see, when they say it's not going to affect your account, what they're saying, again, repeating here, what they're saying is you won't lose, the video will not be removed. The audio won't be blocked. The video won't be, the video won't be removed for no reason. Your comments will not be disabled. Nothing of that manner will occur because you're not really going against the grain. I mean, yeah, they do warn you. They do warn you. Every video site does this, I'm pretty sure of it. They do warn you and tell you and show you exactly what areas of the world cannot have access to this video because of copyright. And that includes the United States, and that includes Canada and the United Kingdom. So, anyway, the situation is, your video will still be up. Your video will still be up. And if the copyright that is used is less than that in the video, if the video where the copyright is used is less than your unlimited time, then you're fine. Again, I know I understand it sounds confusing. I know it sounds like I'm rambling here, but the point I'm trying to get at is this: that there's two ways of looking at the fact that your increased time limit gets decreased. One, you've reached your limit of doing increased unlimited time limit videos. Or two, you've used one too many copyrighted materials, songs, video, whatever, to broadcast your material. Not broadcast, but to air your material. In other words, or use in your videos, I should say. So that's the way I look at it. One or two ways. I know it sounds confusing, but there are one or two ways. Either you reach your limit, or two, one or two or more, basically one or more, or I should say three or more of your increased unlimited time videos have copyright material, like mostly like song or something like that, or even maybe some video footage, and that's what causes you to lose your increased time limit. So, again though, I know that doesn't make sense to a lot of people. And it probably doesn't, depending on, like I said, what video source, what video site you use the most. But when you think about it, there might be more to it. Who knows? Some people might cite the fact that certain video sites, when they do upgrades, they try to improve, if you will, on what you currently use on their sites when it comes to uploading videos. Sometimes people will cite the fact that they have to shut off the 15-minute time limit on many of their accounts so they can work on the video stuff, thus allowing, or work on the improvements, thus allowing people like say myself, MJ Knight on his original channel and all that, to have the increased time limit we have, or we get. So that's another way people will look at it. But like I said, there's two ways. Either you've reached your limit, or is one too many videos, unlimited time limit, one or two or more videos that are beyond 15 minutes that have copyright material. So again, that's just my opinion. Tell me what you guys think. Tell me below, video response if you like, and I'll talk to you later.